Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Homestead Quest. My name is Amanda, and today we are doing a seed haul episode. So come along with me today and I'll show you what I've got. So today I'm filming from my brand new greenhouse that my husband and my family got me for my birthday. So here it is in all of its glory. I'm really excited to have this year. I also have these 2 big bags of seeds that I keep in my freezer that we're gonna go through and see what I've got too. I have plenty, but I'll show you the carrots really quick. So these are the Yellowstone carrots. I have Danvers, a rainbow blend, atomic red. Those are really pretty. And this is the first time that I'm gonna try and grow these. They're called the Tonda di Parigi carrot, but they're those little circular, like serving sized carrots. So I'm gonna see how these go. I've never grown them before. And then I have the little finger carrots. I'm not gonna plant chamomile seeds this year because I have enough volunteer chamomile out and around this property that's already gotten started, and chamomile transfers very easily, so I'm not going to start those by seed because I have plenty that are already growing. But along the side of the house will be my chamomile, and then my hummingbird, butterfly, and bee mixture, because as you guys know, I have the bees and I want them to have some good flowers. And these that will also be going alongside the house with the chamomile and this mixed blend. These are very special. It's hard to see, but my mother-in-law gave these to me. So my nephew Carson gave these seeds to my mother-in-law because she loves the flower that grows from these, and it's from where my husband and his family are from. And this is Alaska fireweed seeds, and I'll show you guys a picture, but this is also going to go alongside the house and in that back corner where I tend to make it a nursery for the chickens. But I'm going to be planting this everywhere I can. I love Alaskan fireweed. Another thing that I grow every single year that I'm going to be growing this year are cucumbers, and every year I do the pickling cucumbers. And this cucumber that I started growing last year, it's called the Chinese cucumber Sio Long. These are amazing. They're another pickling cucumber, but they get huge. They get huge, and you can chop them up and pickle them. So I love those. Those are fun. And looking through my seeds, I'm very shocked because I thought that I had more of the Persian small cucumbers in the slicers. So those are 2 sets of seeds that I'm going to have to buy. And I'm also shocked that I thought I had an extra bag of cucamelon seeds in here. So that's another thing I'm going to have to buy. I loved the cucamelons I grew last year. They grew quick. One thing that was funny was my chickens. They would walk alongside the fence, and they're the perfect little chicken-sized cucumbers, so they would eat them up. So I'm gonna plant as many as I possibly can because I want a bunch of those this year. Those were amazing. And those cucumbers will go on my arched trellis on one side, and on the other side is a new plant that this is my first year trying. I'm so excited. But on the other side of the arched trellis, I'm going to be growing bath lupos for the very first time, and I'm so stoked. They essentially take the same amount of care and need the same things as cucumbers, so I'm feeling very confident about these, and it will just be really cool looking having this on one side of the arched trellis, cucumbers on the other, and have them like hanging down. It's going to be really cool. All right, so in the big pots along the fence of my garden, along with the cucamelons, because the cucamelons are going to be in the shorter containers, I'm going to have my pole beans. So I have the purple pole beans, the yellow or golden ones, and the green. And I'm forgetting the name, but there's an Asian type of pole bean that they're tender and they get very long, and I'm going to plant those as well. And in years past, I've had them on the arched trellis, and they take over so quickly that I really want them on that side trellis along the fence of the garden because they will completely cover it, and I think it's going to look very cool and actually offer the garden some shade. And I just know that I'm gonna get and yield so many pole beans from that this year, so that's really exciting. So far I need to get the slicing cucumbers, this mini Persian, cucamelons, and then those longer pole beans. So last year was my first year successfully starting these, but I love them. It's called the courtesan gourd. Only 2 of them got big enough to be able to harvest and do this. And unfortunately, I think I was supposed to clean it off with vinegar or bleach because they both got moldy before they could ripen and then dry out, because they can be turned into bowls once they get ripe. So I'm really excited to do these again. Those will go in my pumpkin patch. And then I'm also going to have Jack B. Little pumpkins. And I need to buy another pack of Weeby Little pumpkins, which Jack B. Little pumpkins are flatter and very cute, but Weeby Little pumpkins look like a miniature, just round like pie pumpkin. And it looks like I don't have pie pumpkins in here either, so that's surprising. So I'll have these Jack B. Little, Weeby Little, Casperita white pumpkins, which is a mini white, and then pie pumpkins in my little pumpkin patch over here. And my pumpkins did so well last year, and pumpkins and carrots are probably my top 2 favorite things to grow. I just love growing and harvesting those. And I'm gonna have to decide what to do with the biggest garden bed at the end of my garden. And I was gonna do onions in there this year, but I just don't know if I'll grow onions again this year. I grew them last year and it was really fun, and I got actually a lot of onions, but I didn't get enough to supply my family with onions for even 6 months out of the year. And I really want to gain as much out of the space I have. And with all of these, it's plants that continue to give that are indeterminate. I'm going to be constantly harvesting pole beans and tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and all of that stuff. But however many onions you plant is only the amount of onions you're gonna get. And that's the same with carrots, but I really do get a lot of carrots actually. They just don't take up as much space. Carrots you can actually space closer together. And also in that back corner that serves kind of as a nursery for my pullets every year, they're gonna be out of there soon, and there are big metal containers back there that I tend to grow herbs in. And I'm just gonna buy starts from our nursery for those too. So I'll probably get mint, golden oregano, thyme, that kind of thing. I think there's only 4 containers back there, and I'll show you guys, but yeah, I'm just gonna buy starts of that. So I'm really excited, and it's gonna be a great gardening season. So I hope you guys enjoy checking out my seeds, and I'll give you a quick tour of the gardening spaces and kind of show you where things are gonna go. Oh, and quick announcement. So the garden and seeds aren't the only thing I'm going to be growing this year. I'm actually, as of tomorrow, 20 weeks pregnant. With a little boy, so I'm going to be growing a garden and a baby this season. So that's going to be great. And I'm actually really excited because it's going to be a great outdoor activity that's going to keep me active, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we have a baby on board too, so announcement there. But let's go ahead and check out the gardening spaces before it gets too dark. You guys are gonna have to excuse the mess, but this is the gardening space alongside the house. That's gonna have all of the pollinating flowers and the chamomile and the Alaskan fireweed. This is some of the chamomile that volunteered that's gonna go back here. I also have a bunch of cilantro that's gonna go back here as well that I'll space out. I just need to amend the soil with some compost, and then I'll space all of this out the way I want. And you guys, I have pumpkins going. So I'm going to move these into the pumpkin patch when it's time as well. Oh wow, I have more here. I can honestly probably start the pumpkins. I mean, it's been frosty at night too, and these have not died. This is Aki, she's talking to us. And it's a mess back here. But here's the gardening space. So the cucumbers were on this side of the arc trellis last year, so it's good practice to rotate. So cucumbers will go on that side. The loofahs will go there. The carrots will go there. I have strawberries going in here, and all I need to do is amend with some compost and put some mulch in. And this is that big gardening bed on the end that I said I wasn't too sure that I'm going to put in here. So if you have any suggestions on what to put in here this year, just let me know. As you guys can see, it's a mess. I have some grass growing through its surface because I have weed guard. So I'm going to clean up back here, and I need to weed, but these are my 2 blueberry bushes. I have a volunteer strawberry plant that's growing in one of them. I'll probably just move it into the strawberry bed. I'll probably put another blueberry bush in here. But these containers are going to have the pole beans, and all of these smaller containers I'm just going to fill with cucamelons. And it will grow all into this trellis. I'm really excited. I mean, it's going to be a wall of pole beans and cucamelons. It's going to be great. It's a mess back here right now, but here's that little garden, or that corner garden space I was telling you about that I use as a nursery for pullets. Here are the 3 new ladies this year. This is Rainbow, the Easter acre. This is Lucky. She is the copper marin. She's gonna lay dark brown eggs. And then this is Smokey. She is our smoky pearl chicken. Hi, girls. But these are the containers that I'm going to put some herbs in. The smaller one I'm gonna go ahead and put with the other small containers and put some cucamelons in that as well. I'm gonna let you guys in a little bit. Hi, Rainbow. Hey, sweet girl. And then all I have to do is weed back here, and I'm just gonna throw a bunch of fireweed and some more of that pollinator mixture back here. In the next coming weeks, I'm gonna clean it out. Probably actually this week because it's coming up fast. And this is the extraordinarily messy pumpkin patch that I have to come in and weed and clean. But these 2 little containers and these 4 tires are going to have the pumpkins. I'll have the Coruscant pumpkin, the Weeby Little, the Jack B. Little, and the Casperito White. And then I need to decide what kind of little pumpkin or gourd will go in here. Maybe I'll just do like some sort of butternut squash or something. I don't know. And this is the long container where I will put my tomato plants. I'm gonna move this trellis up, so I'm gonna take this from ground level and put it up as high as I can because tomatoes actually grow very quick. And I'm gonna do 1 large variety of tomato, a cherry tomato, and then like a sauce tomato, kind of like a Roma. But they will have a lot of space. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed checking out my seeds and seeing where I'm planning to grow everything. I'm getting really excited. The season is coming up quick now. But thank you guys again for watching today. Bye.